Welcome back, fillies and genitals, to a Brony Plays Minecraft. It has been a long time, but Litmus here is back, and we're in the Nether. And along the way, we've also got our good friend Nigel Navari.
Hello.
Nigel, there's some books lying over here and a helmet. What happened?
Uh, Gas blew me up and stuff.
And stuff. You're supposed to be not blown up, and you have
Uh,
3 books.
yeah. I just was carrying them at the time.
I guess he really likes reading.
Yep.
Reading all about the overworld. Get up.
Yep.
2 copies of the same book. All right. Well, I guess that way you won't get lost, right?
Nope.
Yeah, that's actually a pretty good idea, folks. Carry around an overworld book. If it works, that is. I don't remember if this version of Mistcraft works with the other mods. I think there has been some updates, and we just aren't playing with them, so... I don't know. Well, Miguel, what are the goals down here?
The goal is to find nether brick.
Indeed. We need nether brick. And of course, while we're down here, we're going to look for glowstone. But mostly we're down here for nether brick and a little bit of soul sand. Do you remember why we needed that?
Soul sand?
Or nether brick?
No. Nether brick was important in some kind of magic thing.
Ah, that's right. I'm glad you remembered what it was useful for, because I did. Yeah, nether brick's useful for some sort of magic thing. I don't remember beyond that. It has been like a little while since we actually filmed this bit. And I accidentally break a bit of nether copper there, but it's been a while since we filmed. We've both had school things going on, eh?
Yeah.
Yes? Yeah. As we were saying, folks, we're just going to keep going and talk about something like a podcast style kind of sort of thing, because otherwise it's just going to be us exploring in the nether, right?
Yeah. Yeah. And exploring the nether isn't very fun. It's just like netherrack, lava, some glowstone, and a whole bunch of gas.
Yep, pretty much. It's just, oh look, server lag. That's pretty exciting.
Yay!
I know, right?
Yes.
Actually, probably the most exciting part here is when I fall into the lava.
You do?
No. But I almost do. Oh, wait, I'm getting ahead. I mean, you know how this goes. You're digging through the nether, and all of a sudden you're like, oh, look, it's lava right here, see?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. Time to build our bridge. Ooh, noise.
Yes, noise.
Right then.
Yeah.
So, things have been happening. We've both been busy with all sorts of school stuff, which is why you haven't seen a video come out for a long time. I brought a digger's backpack. Neener, neener, neener.
Well, I
Okay,
bought
where exactly are you?
portal boots. So ha.
Yeah, that's true. And you also brought a better pick than I did.
Yeah.
So, take that, me. Wait, what? Like I was saying, we've both been pretty busy with school. I teach, and Nigel is a student.
Yeah.
Of things. What sort of things?
Engineering and stuff, I guess.
Engineering and stuff. There you go, folks. Very technical engineering and stuff. Not just engineering. Also stuff. That's the
Yeah.
important part. Where would we be without stuff? Exactly.
Getting blown up, maybe?
Well, that could happen, but you know what? This is why, yeah, that probably actually would exactly be what would be
I
going
don't
on.
know.
So that's why we have stuff. I'm going to shoot this thing, and I fail miserably, and there we go. So engineering and stuff. And of course, I teach science. So what sort of sciencey things, engineering stories do you have to tell this week?
I got the electronics kit that we're going to be using in class.
Okay.
Fancy.
Finished one project it and started working on trying to
So,
cut
did
up
you happen
pieces
to
of
pick up my
solid
railgun?
aluminum with a hacksaw.
Wait, what? Why are you cutting through solid aluminum with a hacksaw? I mean, aluminum's not the strongest material ever, but why a hacksaw?
Because it's what I've been
No.
told to use.
Like, you don't have a, I don't know, materials shop or something around?
We do.
So go give it to them, right?
Yeah, but the professor told everybody to use a hacksaw for it.
How will he know?
Because he's always like walking around.
Oh, this was a lab?
Yeah.
Oh, that's different. I thought this was like just to take it home and do a project.
No.
So you didn't explain that part.
Yeah.
Why? Wait, but why is what's the point of using a hacksaw?
I don't quite know.
Oh, well, how's
No.
it going then? Good digging through aluminum.
The zombie
About halfway
Pikmin
done.
splitting into the
After 2 days of
floor.
doing it.
After 2 days of digging through something with a hacksaw, you're about halfway done.
Yeah.
Does this class meet every day?
No.
Oh.
Just Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Wow, this professor is either like he just needs you to be doing something because he doesn't have a lab planned, or he really wants to make sure you're grateful for the machine shop.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, hard to tell. Professors are weird sometimes. The Lady of the North once had a professor who wouldn't let his class use the word it.
How?
I don't know. That just he'd look through their papers, and if he saw the pronoun it, he'd like mark off, and I thought that was silly.
Oh, he is east of
I have to
us
say, I've never had a
down in the
professor who's been
lava.
that silly. Not to say I haven't had silly professors, I guess, but
Oh, he's.
there was
I have to
one
check
time
my mental distance.
where we all went to an Alzheimer's conference, and several of us went out to the conference with the professor. And at the conference, it was like it wasn't the entire conference. It was just like the poster session and the reception,
Okay,
and there was a dinner with the speaker. And at the dinner, they they served a very nice dinner, and at the reception and everything. So they had wine out. They had wine for the reception. They had wine for the dinner. And so our professor goes around and we're like, ooh, oh, I'll try some of this. Very nice, very nice, very nice. And we go through a little bit, like a glass or two here or there. But our professor is all like, yeah, bah, ah. It goes on and on. And
I don't think so.
at one point he's like, hey, are you guys gonna drink that? And so after the dinner, we're just looking at each other and we're like, we'll take the metro. We'll take the bus home. Actually, Cleveland had a light rail system, so we took that, and we're just like, yeah, we don't think we'll go back with the professor. Seemed like yeah.
Yeah, seems like a good idea.
Pretty much, right? It's like, I don't have anything against drinking, but maybe
So far it doesn't like me being on far
maybe a
window
bottle
distance.
is at an Alzheimer's convention too. Maybe are they trying to speed it up? You get drunk and you can't remember it. Yeah, you get drunk, you can't remember anything.
Yeah.
Man. Well, any other fun stories this week?
I think it's
Stories of engineering with Nigel Navari. Excitement.
Hi.
Danger. What?
Hi.
Hi?
Hi. Hi, people. So, yeah. It's not very exciting, I'd say.
Oh. Slicing through an aluminum block with only a hacksaw. Not exciting? Fair point. Fair point.
Yeah.
Not exciting. Can I say that I've had any fun experiences this week in teaching? Well, as always, going over basic Earth and space science is something that we have to do pretty often. Today, actually, see, we're going over quantum mechanics this past couple weeks, and actually mid English.
Yeah.
But we're going over quantum mechanics this past couple weeks, and so I've been spending several days taking a few different methods, a few different approaches for teaching the difference between an orbit of like a planet and an orbital of an electron, and trying to impress the wave-particle duality and electrons move around in clouds and such. And so today I was going to use Kerbal Space Program to show what an orbit was. So I've been playing a fair bit of Kerbal Space Program recently, and it's got a decent demonstration of orbiting and how orbiting works and what it is and so on. But,
Okay.
yeah, right? It's surprising. Most people don't really understand what an orbit truly is, right? Because you've got your orbit, which is the circle around the planet. But do you know how something stays in orbit?
Not particularly.
Exactly. And I think that's probably the case for most of our viewers. Orbiting requires a lot of speed. And the whole point is because, there's still gravity up there. There's still gravity in orbit.
Yeah.
You disappeared. And,
Yep.
oh, there you go. The teleporting Pegasus. He's secretly a princess. He's secretly an alicorn. So anyways, when you orbit, the whole point is that you're going sideways really, really fast. So fast that as you fall down toward the Earth, the surface of the Earth curves away from you. So you end up going around the Earth, which, of course, happens for anything. Like, you shoot a gun or you shoot a rocket perfectly sideways, it's going to go sideways for a while until it runs out of fuel and then it falls down. And you can usually get a substantial way around the Earth. That's how planes work and so on. But with orbit, you're going so fast that by the time you've fallen down 1 mile, the ground is curved away from you by 1 mile. So you just kind of keep going around and around and around. Which means that to get up to orbit, you need a lot of speed. I was going to use Kerbal Space Program to show that off, but while I can log into Steam from my school computer, I cannot I could probably download it stuff as well, but Steam has its password, not password, but it's got its second layer of protection where if you log in from some unknown place, it asks you for a code. So, problem is the code went to my personal email, and I can't get that during school. So I had to rely on other methods. I couldn't just show Kerbal Space Program today, and I was like, but it would be so good for showing you orbits.
I like it better.
And teaches people how to not build rockets and stuff.
That is exactly.
Build it this way, it will explode.
That is exactly the point. Well, no, not really. I mean, I try to have my things not explode. I don't want to kill any Kerbals,
So, are you thinking of jumping?
What?
I'm kind of
I have one gravel.
I'm not thinking of jumping. That was actually not one of my plans. You mentioned I'm gonna drop gravel. I've got 12, so
I don't think that'll be enough.
Well, it'll be more than none would be.
I suppose so.
Right. Do you have any gravel? Oh, look, you gave me 1 gravel. Thank you. How wonderful. I'm just gonna go over here and shovel up some of this rock that no, there's no gravel.
Okay, I'm gonna go jump.
You jumped, didn't you? I see that. You just jumped down.
Yeah.
Is that why? What? Apparently you survived. That's good to know.
Yeah, non-fall boots. Portal.
Instead of a zombie man.
Portal 2 mod, or Portal 1. Portal mod, everyone!
No, just
got
inside of 1.
Well, that's awfully helpful, Miguel. Very nice. So, what's it going to take to build a set of those in real life?
In real life? I don't know.
Don't know. engineer. You're supposed to figure this out, but I guess it takes more than just 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Fair enough, fair enough. For those of you wondering, he nerd pulled up and I just climbed down. Well, you should make that a thing, is try to figure out how to make long fall boots work. I doubt that they'll be very successful without interdimensional technology.
If we could have it successful up to a certain distance.
Good point, good point. And a certain weight class, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be iffy. You know, and you have to make sure you watch out for your safety factors and all sorts of things. Have you had to do much work with safety factors in your engineering classes so far?
Occasionally.
Occasionally. That's not as much as I expected. But then again, what type of engineering are you?
Electromechanical.
Ah, see, I guess you wouldn't do as
I don't know
like
what
it's not like you're
exploded.
building a bridge or anything.
No.
No, so that's not a thing to worry about so much.
I don't think so.
Though what sort of systems are you building?
Not anything right now, but in the future, hopefully, like automated manufacturing systems.
So like the robots at the Ford plant?
Yeah.
That's useful. That somebody's got to build that, I suppose. Ooh, look, there's something way up there.
Yes, there is.
Yep. All right, that's pretty useful. But I guess the safety factor thing is different. Instead, you're probably looking at cost-benefit analysis.
Yeah.
Have you had to do many of those?
Not yet.
Oh, well, that's good. I hope schoolwork isn't getting you down too much. If it makes you feel any better, I'm pretty lenient on homework, so that's a thing. As always, his superpower is not being interested.
Yeah.
The standard response from Miguel. Meh. So yeah, as I mentioned, I've been playing some Kerbal Space Program recently. Been pretty bad at it, which is why I've not put a showing off video up on the YouTubes or the MeTubes. That's why it's not been on my tubes. What about you, Miguel? What have you been playing? Anything?
Sims 3. I've joined a Dagger Hero group and a D&D group.
Alright, so not much in the way of video games, except for Sims, which, I don't know, may or may not count. How's D&D going?
Interesting. We all kind of died at the very start of the game session.
Well, wait, how'd that happen?
The DM said, okay, you all die. You all wake up at this place together.
What?
Somehow we all died and woke up together.
That's pretty bad.
Mm.
Like, that was the DM's way of getting you guys together.
Yeah.
Are you, like, is that one part of the story, is exploring why you died?
No.
Did any of you guys even question that? And like, hey guys, let's figure out what just happened.
No, he just told us that if we wanted to figure out, we would have to make it part of our backstory.
Wow. That's special. I don't consider that good DMing. I do not consider that good DMing. But then again, I mean, I'm not the best DM ever. So, anyways, I guess what sort of character are you playing?
Uh, mm, kind of like a antisocial ranger with serious trust issues.
Hmm. You're not an elven ranger, are you?
No, that's somebody else.
That's somebody you need to kill them. In the name of the Lady of the North, and in the name of Nifista Silvertree. You have trust issues, right? You don't trust elven rangers.
Not particularly.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, what are you? A human ranger?
Catfolk.
Catfolk? Oh, well, there you go. There you go. Catfolk versus elves, right there. Racial tension. Good role
I
playing.
don't think so.
Just think about it.
I have to remember who's the elf. And
Um.
besides, only half of us played the first session.
Yeah, that's
Oh. Doesn't matter. That's an elven ranger. Come on. Like how? I mean, I know that the way the DM got you guys together was pretty bad, but an elven ranger, what? Whatever. Are you specializing in bow or sword?
Bo.
What's the other guy?
The other ranger that was in party was also a bow. I think he was the elf ranger.
Wow, wow. That's just that. See, that's just lazy. All right, is this person new to role playing?
I don't think so.
I am very disappointed in them. Hey guys, I'm gonna be cool. I'm gonna make it. You just jumped again.
Yep. Actually, I think I kind of fell, but whatever.
Well, either way, I'm jelly. I'm kind of tempted to just go down there too, but I'll go down this way instead. But yeah, I Elven Ranger with a bow. Come on, at least if you're be an Elven Ranger with a sword. Why does your character have trust issues?
Her own tribe killed her.
Oh, well, that was nice.
Yeah.
Why did they do that? They just decided one day they're like, "Oh, you're ugly."
No, for one thing, they didn't like the fact that her mother was human, and two, she kept disagreeing with them on religious matters and stuff.
Yep, that'll do it. That'll do it.
Hey, soul sand.
All right, folks, we found goal number 1, soul sand. As you saw at the end of part 1 there, maybe this is the beginning of part 1. As you saw earlier, we did find a recipe for making nether brick, so if we don't find a fortress, we'll be in luck. But we're going to go ahead and grab the soul sand as it is. So that's going to be a thing that we will be doing right now. And you will see us gather so much soul sand, we will have exactly 1 billion souls.